I be having some training because that should be pretty warm shit for real. But this shit would really be pretty warm if PD was going to be good for next game. See what I'm saying? See, I just see that. Now I see that he makes that block right there. Cut down the shot.
That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited.
see my players back here. I'm tripping.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Throwing on first down. Bean, he's got his target. That's Zach Pascal.
Bean's pass.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script because so many teams script their opening possessions. And whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. We get our first look now at Carson Wentz and his Philadelphia Eagle offense.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Wentz now on first down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll have a first down past the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
He was brought down by Patrick.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. To throw, it's Wentz. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
At the 27-yard line.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wentz. Sanders has it over the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss. Gets that run out for the catch, and off he goes.
Into the end zone. As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. On 1st and 10, Bean. That's caught. It's Robert Townsend, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Bean. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Eagles 7, Colts 6.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Bean. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last run, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
from the gun on third down. Bean, that's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the Colts are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Brings up second and 9.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
34-yard line.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And it's third and short.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Wentz going to try and throw on third. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Wentz to throw again. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing of momentum. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A final shot before break. Bean. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working from the gun, Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short game when he took off running.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Let's take over first and 10.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
On first down, Hines. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Back to throw. Bean. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Somebody I had somebody working on this truck today. My truck probably be fixed like by next week because I had to order another part to put the lights
First
in.
down, Bean. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines, but it's going to be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Bean. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Shotgun now for Wentz. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. got a man. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Wentz now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Again, it's Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Now Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Into the red zone. Wentz. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
It is.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Operating from the gun. B. Out. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but now it'll be 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw is Wentz. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. No gain, and it's 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To throw is Wentz. Forced out to his left, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the 1st. They get him to the ground at the 37.
a gain of 9. It's 4th down.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hines. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Hines. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delayed game offense.
What did they call that on?
And that'll set them back 5. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So now Wentz and the Eagles down by a field goal. A little over 20 seconds to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. Now Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for an Eagles.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Indianapolis, they pick up win number 4 on the campaign as they emerge victorious here. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the loss here will move.
He said I totally cut him out the offense. This nigga is the offense. I like when that shit happens. Because there be players that be trying to get into this game anyway. So let me just boost this shit up. 12 touches or 100 yards. Check something out. Two. 10 touches. He frustrated. He had 10 fucking touches. Oof. cool. Second year, he's an 8. By the time his third year, quarterback. Something like that. Straight through, let's go.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts.
Set to kick off.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately. I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, and his throw's going to be incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And good hustle here, as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. So now the Colts backed up to start their initial drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
15-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Hurst. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the 1st.
So the goal is at least a 1st down here, right? Pick up a 1st down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurst stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
For the running back.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, Bean. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Bean. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
End of the 1st quarter with no score.
2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on the gain of 10. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. To throw on second down, Bean. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Bean. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Operating from the gun. Bean. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And to the 40-yard line. That's where the return stops.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball is expected to be caught.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 40-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down, Kansas City.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
First down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Wow. He'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Chris Jones on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bean. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing on 1st down. Bean. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Bean trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Bean. He's going to go up top again. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he will be brought down as...
Run that back, man. Run this back, man. I'm sorry. I apologize. can't make the Colts either. Just like playing with the Colts. With the teams that I hate playing with. I need Carson Wentz.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Colts first down.
They run with Hines. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Rivers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Indianapolis.
Now it's Hines. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 7. At their
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Rivers hands this one to Mack. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 42. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bucs 40-yard line.
He'll try to throw here. Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Brady and the Buccaneers here 1st and 10 at their own 13. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now this throw caught left side. And way up past the 35 before it's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside and break it inside. Really well run route.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second down and 7. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Brady on the bootleg. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
A 1st down throw here for Rivers. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. He'll try and run for this with Madden. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, that's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
And the Colts are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured no touchdowns. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks, but here he found all of his guys covered. He said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And now this pass brought in by Brown. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Brady going to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
36-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Doyle, incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Rivers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
7-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
12 yards there and a first down. Shotgun now for Brady. This will be caught inside the 10. It's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he puts it through.
That ties the game at 7. Bradley Pinion the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Rivers going to give this one to Taylor. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
The 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Colts.
Here's Rivers. Fighting Hilton on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And the Colts 1st down.
They'll run it. It's Mack. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. Mack again.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. Sean Bunting on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
In the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. They'll run with Taylor. And they can't bring him down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
17 yards.
They run with Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st down, Colts.
Taylor. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Tampa. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
So here we go. The Colts will go for 2. To throw is Rivers. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Buccaneers 7. Rigoberto
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
That's a 32-yard ball.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. He sets up the screen to Jones. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Brady to throw again. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer 1st.
43-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That goes for a gain of 31. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Here's Brady to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Grover Stewart gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
At the 17-yard line.
After the sack on first down, Brady. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly four-down territory. Operating from the gun, Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And the Colts first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They run once more with Taylor. And he powers his way up past the 30. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made here at the 36. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
It's 2nd and 8.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now Rivers. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. First and 10, Taylor now. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. On second down now, it's Mack, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
GG.
Drama there at the end, but really this thing was already
GG.
decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
Victory was mine. Victory was mine. He practiced overnight. Guess what? Even if he would have scored, guess what? Still would have lost. He could have scored a touchdown. Still would have lost. I drove the ball 95 yards. Still would have lost.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Tampa.
Time of possession, 13 minutes to 6 minutes. The average possession was 3 minutes and 15 seconds. See, then I had the ball 3 times. He had the ball 3 times. I stopped him.
Same we jump. Like, oh shit. Knew it was something. I'm like, you inside. You want to stand up? The first one, yeah. I got shit on me. I'm like, yo, walk up. I know I got one guy who got kid. That's the old cat top. Dang, I'm not doing that. It's up on my arm. This and that. Ass and that. How did you jump? Oh,
Hey, Landon, what's going on?